As Kozak coming up that left wing side, gets it to the Montreal line, but is forced back, then carried in again by the second layer. Dahlin with a pass across, and the shot for the far post comes back to the point. Now, Canadians will play it back. This is Matheson, just inside the line with a shot. That's stopped by Lyon. He's very calmly waiting for someone to get on the rebound. Deneau does.
Proving it as a coach that he can pull the right strings and make things happen, and he's got this group playing very well.
Sabres win the draw. Shot with Dobish deflecting just past him. Comes back to his right. Sabres trying to center for Quinn. Quinn sends it out front, and Dobish got a piece of that. Dahlin shot with traffic in front of Dobish.
Top of the blue paint, gets a piece of that one, and on that same shift, Jason Zucker finds himself in that soft spot. A little pass from the corner and quick shot. Just catches the left shoulder of Dobish right there.
Skates to center, gains the line. Krebs still with it. Protects that puck. Drops it. Power with a shot. And Dobish has got it. Well, right now these players looking to give their fans in this house here tonight an entertaining hockey game. No scores. Montreal with Demidov high in the Buffalo zone. Plays it to the wing, and Lyon will cover that one up. And the Canadians get it to the line and out. Samuelson steps up, and Slavkovsky hit backwards into the boards. Rights his ship and goes to the bench. Now the Sabres to center ice. Cannot get it deep, and the Canadians come back with a quick up. That shot stopped by Lyon pretty easily. Doc couldn't really get through the defense there of the Sabres to get a good shot. Back the other way! Tage Thompson with a shot. And Dobish got enough of that one. First run of possession here, and a penalty coming up. It's going to go to Buffalo. Loose puck in front. Saved by Lyon. That's a big one early. Halfway through the first. Caulfield on the left wall. Hudson to the far circle. Power comes out. Shot gets through. Save made by Lyon. He wants it back again. He'll take the pass high slot. No shot. Near circle shot's not there either. So it's back up top again. Suzuki. He's on the wall left side. Pass down to the corner. Caulfield gives it to him. There's a shot that's right on the mark for Montreal, and a dangerous power play. Slavkovsky gives them the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Caulfield and Suzuki doing a nice job just working this puck back and forth. Sabres in a good spot here. You know, they're not putting over pressure and taking themselves out of position. And just look at that. There's a man right on top. McLeod's right underneath him there. He's just able not to tie up that stick totally when the shot comes. Slavkovsky gets the shot off, and he goes far side up with the glove of Alex Lyon.
Slavkovsky, Tage Thompson will take this face-off, wins it back to the line. Power, far circle, and a quick shot by Thompson. Blocked in front, but the next chance by Benson. Leaves it. Zucker back to the line. This is Quinn with a shot. Traffic is there, but Dobish does a good job for Montreal. Colorado 7-3, the final in that one. Here's Matheson in the high slot. Save made by Lyon. Up, and the Sabres bring 3 to the Montreal line. Here's Dahlin at the near point. No, he holds the shot. Now he'll take it. And with traffic in front, Dobish makes the stop. That was Malenstein who has it behind the net. Centers looking for Doan. Malenstein finishing his check on Kapanen. Shot from the point, stop. Rebound in front. Doan a couple of chances. They hammer Kapanen again on the wall. Here's Dahlin as the Sabres clear the zone. Back at it. Ostlund shot. Rebound in front. Canadians can't clear. Dahlin holds it. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Dobish able to get enough for that one. On the power play, go by Slavkovsky. Canadians right side. Here comes the shot from Caulfield. Delayed penalty coming up against Buffalo again. Goaltender's gone to the bench. Moving around pretty quickly. Dangerous Caulfield. Hudson far circle. And Alex Lyon has got that one over the far post. And after the whistle,
Lyon, it looks like he's going to get it between his left arm. Here's the shot coming from the side. He gets it in there. He takes a quick look behind him. He's got the bottom of the net taken away and the post there. And this puck is going to get him. Right? Going to turn on the numbers, and he just kind of pinches it off, and you see him just keep his body tight there.
Slavkovsky. Far side, Demidov walks in and puts that one nowhere near the target. And the Sabres will say thank you and clear it down the ice. Dome. Fake there. A little juke as he plays it to the corner. Thompson, no shot. Pass in front! Oh, and Doan with the stick from Matheson. Far wall. Quinn, nice little touch. Doan on his backhand, forehand turn. Darlene, high slide. Walks and fires. And Dobish makes the save. Hudson plays it to the wall. Demidov holds it. Far circle, one-timer! Saved by Lyon. He snaps that one into the glove after Caulfield.
Down, watch this, and it's just almost going to go right into it as he is. He's getting in perfect position. Boom. The shot, you see Caulfield on the dot. He's going to take the one-timer. Good anticipation once again by Alex Lyon, getting himself over there.
As you mentioned, they're locking it down a little bit here tonight. Here's a strip and a chance for Alex Tuch. Holds it, still with it. Tuch fires the shot. Little no-look. Penalty coming up on the plate of Montreal. Net is empty for Buffalo. Thompson shot, and that's steered away, but still in possession of the Sabres. Alex Tuch. Bolduc can't take it away from him. Thompson sends it across, and Rasmus Dahlin. Back to Tage, near circle left side. Again, a delayed penalty call to Montreal. Extra skater for the Sabres on the ice. Bolduc keeping an eye on the lane here with Tage. Here's a shot. Scores! Owen Power!
They got the extra man, and they just wanted to make sure every pass they made was not going to be contested, and they just waited the openings right here. But what set up here by Tage Thompson? He gets the puck, he starts backing off into the corner, and the more he backed off, the more that lane opened up, and he was able to find Owen Power there in the quick shot. Traffic in front.
Doan leaves it. Kesselring hammers a shot that's blocked. Sabres on the puck. In behind the net. Centering pass in front. They have to win. And Dobish able to make the stop right on the line.
Awesome. Hunters and Doan just on the puck. Just nice job with the puck. They're just finding open men. You get driving to the net here. These guys aren't big guys, but look at they're going right to the net, and they're digging. They're trying to make it happen. They know how important it is and how hard it is going to be to score a goal in this game, so you got to pay a price, and this is what they're doing right now. There's Doan. He gets 1-2 whacks at it right there, and he's just doing whatever he can.
The Sabres able to touch it out. Nice play by Kozak. Krebs drops it, and Power once more. And it's a save by Dobish. Speaking of down the ice goes the puck again by Montreal. 15 in the power play for Buffalo remaining. As is taken by Byram. One move at the blue line. Away from Evans. And across the Montreal line. Alex Tuch. Here's the call. Right up the gut of that shot by McLeod to stop. Rebound back in front. They score!
The big one right here. McLeod coming in with a big shot, but it was so hot, goaltender not able to handle it. And this is Alex Tuch coming low behind the net.
Montreal get the puck deep with 52 seconds left in the period. Sabres need to have a clean house here. Saved by Lyon. That's a big one. By Bowen Byram. Lane Hudson, dangerous player at the goal line. Walks out front. Saved by Lyon. Rebound. They bang away. And Hudson again. And Lyon's got it. Nice touch for Benson. He's on his own. Can't settle the puck. Sends it across the top. One hand. Just wide. He'll bring it back to the point and leave it for Caulfield. Behind the net. Suzuki. Watched by Kesselring. Kesselring gets into the slot to Marcus Mann as the Canadians working around up high. Scores!
Caulfield.
He had Doc going to the net, and Caulfield able to sneak it in. And we're tied at 2 with 15:46 to go in the third.
Yes. Well, it's 13 here in the middle of the ice when this puck comes through. Battling there with Bowen Byram. And he's just underneath the hash mark there, and he just, the last second, he gets his stick after they're kind of jostling each other with the sticks. And that redirection right there just slides perfectly past the right foot and pad of Lyon. And I think he was anticipating that puck going all the way through, and Caulfield with a nice redirection. It's a huge hybrid version.
Canadians get the puck out to center ice. Lyon behind the net. Got a little piece of that one. Kirby Dach in front, they score! Caulfield goes to the net. As the Sabres cough one up a little bit. And that mistake with 9:47 to go in the third has given Montreal a 3-2 lead.
Just coming in, putting pressure. That's Kirby Dach just kind of reaching around Kesselring. And that puck is going to be popped right out to Suzuki. Slides it across the top of the blue paint. And Caulfield doesn't get it all, but he gets it in the net.
He was in the slot ready to go, and it's a 2-on-1 counter. Slafkovsky carries it in. Fires, and the shot stopped, and a rebound in front.
He's going to get an opportunity on the 2-on-1 coming back before, looking to go far side underneath the arm out.
Down below the goal line. McLeod. Buffalo need players in front. There it is. Rebound. Domish, 2 saves along the ice. Trying to find a way to get some speed. Quinn with a nice move. In behind the net. Centers in front. High slot. Thompson off the bar. That put a dent in the bar. A minute to go in the game. Got to dig deep. McLeod shoots it in. Power. Big strides against Gooley down to the corner. Top for Power. Below the goal line. Canadians take it away. This might happen to the empty net. And it does. For a 4-2 lead with 46.8 to go on the clock.
Owen Power in, trying to make something happen, throwing it to the net. It goes off the skate. Back to the point, not able to keep it right here. And